Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Let's get this set up right. Libra, welcome. Libra people and placements. Let's get you a quick spread. I've been using this deck. I quite enjoy it. I like how big this deck is. Easy to read. Libra energies. You can notice a lot of birds around you. You could be letting down your borders, boundaries. Maybe you were guarded about something. Maybe you thought someone had undue influence on you. Libra messages for Libra people and placements. Yeah, there could have been something that was like unjust, or maybe like a relationship that you weren't sure about. This could be with a Gemini, a coworker. There could have been like a third party situation here, or this was just about how to work with somebody as well. You could have been taking some time out for yourself to kind of find that kind of inspiration and enlightenment within. Something could have been troubling you as well. Like maybe you had a lot of things on your mind as well. This could be something of a new beginning as well. You could be dealing with a fire sign, masculine, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. There's something here about quick movement here that could have maybe stressed you out or was putting undue burden on you. Tell us more for Libra. Any last messages before we move on? Yeah, there could have been something like an air sign as well here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine as well. Something could have shook in your confidence a bit, maybe a commitment or a Taurus, or like maybe you felt like you were being controlled or had to kind of go your own way. Anything else for Libra? Yeah, there could be some kind of healing regarding your relationship or a love situation as well. Mm. Something here about a home, real estate in the future. Maybe you're planning on moving in with somebody, but there's something about an unstable masculine, maybe with the Knight of Wands in the reverse here. Prince, Knight of Swords coming out sideways. This could be somebody very impulsive as well. There's something here about going with divine timing as well. Rabbits could also be important here. There could be an apology coming in or a new beginning in some way. Yeah, interesting. This could be from somebody in the past, or yeah, somebody here could have been like unstable. Interesting. You could be coming out of conflict as well with masculine. We have the Emperor and Empress here. You could be cutting off something, maybe a love situation or a romantic relationship, or just kind of being more assertive in your relationship in general so that you can be happy. There's something here about protecting your stability or kind of forcing a masculine to take more of a stable King of Pentacles type role. But let's see for Libra energies. We have cult leader and feral. So maybe you were dealing with somebody that was a little bit pushy, triggered here. Interesting. Anything else for Libra? Shadow. Okay, red flag and troll in the reverse. Interesting. Tinfoil hat. Vampire. Okay. Libra. Messages for Libras. You could be learning a lot at this time as well about your connections. Libra. The universe is your partner, the courage to step into life, perfect storm. So a shakeup could have happened, clarity and organization, a tidy house. You could be cleaning. There could also be a new beginning regarding real estate. You could have taken some time out to replenish yourself, and there's something about reconciliation on the bottom of the deck. So let's see if we have any extra messages. I'm kind of being guided towards this deck. I haven't used it in a while. It's more for the winter, but Libra's messages for Libra energies. Gatherings in the reverse. Storm. Interesting. Let me find the book. There we go. This could be in your career. There could have been a storm in like your reputation or something very public, maybe even. Relationships, coworkers. Gathered energy, challenge, or change. So you could be gathering that energy with that hermit energy, right? Interesting. Getting your clarity. Okay. As within, so without, so there are storms that coming, a change without a doubt. There is a storm brewing on the horizon and it's headed for you. When this card appears in a reading, you can expect massive change, upheaval, or complete shock that throws you off your game. So maybe you had to take some time off because you were so shocked. Maybe somebody here did something impulsive that could have shocked you. Such changes could be significant, like an unexpected divorce, losing a job, financial ruin, or a loss where you call home. Ultimately, these changes bring about something positive, although it may not seem that way at first. It may seem like the universe is determined to bring you down. This couldn't be further from the truth. The universe is only taking away things that have been holding you back, giving you a false sense of security or shelter. When the storm clears, you will find clarity and the tools needed to rebuild and become stronger. Interesting. When the storm clears, you will find clarity and the tools needed to rebuild. When the storm clears, interesting. Storm brings an ominous message, but there is always time to make the best use of your situation. Storm guides you to hold on for the ride rather than trying to fight a losing battle. Interesting. So going with the flow, this is an opportunity to liberate yourself from the weight that keeps you stuck in one place. Additionally, storm tends to come along when you're on the cusp of a significant spiritual shift, a change for you that can manifest similarly through the destruction of limiting beliefs rather than something external. There could be something here about warmth or a home as well. You could be leaving something behind as well, or expanding or traveling as well with a partner maybe. Let's see. Messages for Libra energies. Could be a Scorpio, yeah, farm, interesting. There could be some kind of growth. Tell us more. Scribe or writer. You could be keeping this secret for now. Or communicating with somebody specific. There could be something here about a new opportunity or growth. Do be careful of pregnancy. Communal living, interesting. Biblical. This could be like destined or guided in some way, shape, or form. Or you could be building this with somebody. Praying could also be important. So if you feel unsure, make sure you are praying, like asking for guidance or asking to be led or asking to be protected or, have that comfort. Pray to Jesus and things like that. You could be escaping some kind of imprisonment or slavery. Interesting. Maybe I'll get some clarification with the tarot. Okay. You could be moving also out of a position of being persecuted. But tell us what Libra's escaping with imprisonment. Tell us more. Interesting. Why is biblical here with communal living? Tell us more. Okay, something about your self-care is going to be important. There could be a temptation regarding a communal living situation. There's something about that you need to be careful of as well. I'm going to get you actions and advice. What are the actions Libra most needs to take to protect themselves? Okay, there could be somebody quite unstable. Could be a masculine. There could be something about divine timing. Following divine timing, not rushing anything. Yeah, there's something about coming out of your head or anxiety as well and letting go of burdens as well in the past. Yeah, you could be rejecting something. Or that could be part of your advice. So especially if somebody's quite unstable, something about your work could also take precedence. There's something about focusing more on the bag as well. Let's grab some extra tea leaf messages. Libra energies, messages for Libra. Yeah, there's something here about a man. Somebody could be tempting you with a gift of some sort. Be careful, do not take risks. Interesting. Claw here. Unsuccessful plans. Yeah, there's something about like a masculine here that you could be unsuccessful with. You could get in a lot of fights with them. We have wish will not be granted as well. So there's something about not taking risks at this time, kind of allowing things to clear a little bit more. Shrewdness, resourcefulness, especially in business, could be important as well. Let's see, one fell on the ground. Pleasure with a close friend. News is on the way in the reverse. Interesting. Let's grab you a familiar advice for our Libra energies. Libra's advice, most important messages for Libra's addiction. Yeah, there could be something you're breaking free from. This could have been a cycle, foreboding here with Black Hound. Dogs could also be important in protecting. You could have a spirit dog as well. Something about holding on to your resources will be important as well. Like protecting, we had custodianship in the reverse on the top. So I'm thinking there's something about, being responsible. So let's just see. Black Hound, maybe. Snarls and growls through fearful mists. Apprehension grows as fate twists. Howling comes with great alarm, a warning to keep free from harm. Interesting. So pay attention to your instincts. Being very cognizant or alert could also be important. You can see that there's a house in the background, so maybe this is like a warning about a house or moving in with somebody. Across the moors and mists of time, I've traveled to warn you of what might occur. Do not ignore the message, for to do so will be at your own peril. My heightened senses sniff out impending storms miles away from the horizon that could cause instability in your life. Fear not, I will protect and guard you through the dark night and keep you safe. You have felt this uneasiness for a while now, and you need to trust that your inner feelings are correct. Never doubt them, for to do so would have catastrophic effects. I will fiercely guard your territory, and you will hear me howl in your defense, shielding you from predators who would do you harm. Betrayal surrounds you, cloaked in love and light. They are not who they say they are. They would seek your downfall, for below the surface there are no good intentions. I walk beside you now as your guardian, loyal and faithful, to prevent any harm coming from you to you in the future. Keep your wits about you at all times. Trust gut feelings. Do not ignore them. Be like a dog with a bone, persistent until you have all the answers you need. So also asking for like the answers or seeking the information could also make prayers about that. Beware of all signs and symbolism. You can also ask, show me, for example, show me a blueberry if this, show me a pineapple if that. Your inner ferocity is surfacing to howl your truth. So it's also important that you are speaking your truth, that you are not afraid to speak and howl and be like a dog with that barks, right? Visualize shapeshifting into a black hound to access inner courage and strength. With dog hair in hand, summon forth the hounds of protection to reinforce boundaries and when you are in dire need of help and support. Hecate, goddess of witchcraft, has black hounds to guard the gates of the underworld. At night, she searches in the dark with her hounds for lost souls. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, we're going to grab some juicy messages and I think close that out. Libras from their spirit team. I think one of them kind of went crazy with you guys. Libra energies. Okay, we have this is your destined soulmate coming up kind of sideways in the past position, so take it as you will. Spirits are cloaking you. Okay, interesting. They justify their laziness by pretending you have it easy. They could never handle your power. So this could be somebody that talks a lot, right? Talks big game. You seeing the truth helps you let go of them. Awareness melts away problems, right? We don't repeat patterns when we're aware of them. They will get you involved in crimes. Yeah, there's something about having that realization from the inner that affects your outer reality as well. Do be careful of any criminals around you as well. Channeling. Yeah, you could be channeling or being a channel at this time, which could be important. No longer putting up with anyone's bullshit. This could be you. This could be a pattern that you're breaking out of. They took you through a lot of confusion, right? Especially if you're getting weird vibes around certain people, pay attention to that. This could be somebody from your work. Dolphin here, a dolphin spirit animal could be relevant. They're very smart creatures, but they are kind of gentle, right? In general. Ignore the ploy of others to rush you / say you must change. LOL. Interesting. Or chase, sorry, LOL. Keep high vibration. Interesting. And childlike willingness to try with universe's support. So there's something here about being open to the universe's support. And we have a supportive boss coming up kind of sideways. So very interesting reading for sure. Let's see if we have any extra last messages. Libra energies. Last messages from this juicy messages for Libras. Your work gets sponsored / endorsed. So if you are concerned about that, you are always protected. You are always loved. Especially with, we have dark magic is being sent to you. Yeah, some people could be jealous, could be sending negative ill will towards you or trying to get you wrapped up in something that you don't need to be wrapped up in. Discovering new talents. This could be you as well. And I'm going to pull one last oracle message for you guys because they were calling me towards this deck. Nice, beautiful purple shine. Libra energies. Messages. Roses. Interesting. I've never read this one before. Gemini energy is here. Let's see. Divine love, lasting relationships, and support. Few symbols represent love more than the rose. Its delicate petals, and roses also have thorns, right? So if you want to be a part of a healthy relationship, you have to be able to love yourself first and most. Few symbols represent love more than the rose. Its delicate petals and pretty shades meet prickly thorns and sturdy stems, like love in the real sense. A rose is beauty entwining with the occasional pain, all an enduring dance of sharing your life with another. Roses in your spread symbolize eternal love that has potential to stand the test of time. It may not be fast or especially passionate, but it is solid and supportive, affectionate, endearing. It's a kind of love that reinvents itself, like a rose turning into a dried flower, expressing its beauty in a completely new way. So maybe there is some kind of like reinvention of your relationship or dynamics. If you are in a relationship with your partner is reliable and prefers to express, if you are in a relationship, your partner is reliable and prefers to express themselves in practical ways rather than grand romantic gestures, they're more likely to fill your car with gas or take out the trash than to whisk you away to Paris, but you'll never have to question their loyalty. If you're seeking love, this card reminds you to consider someone who may not be the most attractive or interesting, but will be a soft place for you to land and rest your head through the good times and bad. If your reading is about someone outside of a romantic relationship, receiving this card is confirmation of their devotion to you or a sign that they are okay and you don't have to worry about them. They will find the help and support they need. The same is said for you if you experience difficult times. Help is on the way in the form of a supportive friend, mentor, or family member. Rose is a powerful nurturer, and a simple rose bath can help you release what is no longer serving you while gently embracing you. Is perfect when you draw this card. You need a red candle, a handful of rose petals, and a tablespoon of honey. Fill the bath and light the candle. While doing so, think of the scent of roses. Sprinkle the rose petals slowly over the bath, and then get into the bath, and take a moment to ground into the warmth of the water, spirit embracing you. The rose kissing your flesh, and the scent of roses filling your spirit. When you are ready, pour the honey into the bath water, and ask honey to bring sweetness into your bath experience. Allow Rose to gently travel with you into emotions, thoughts, or spaces you wish for her to guide you with. Yeah, there's something about here about like a moth or butterflies or transformation, one-on-one, new beginnings, energies like that. Very interesting reading, that's for sure. Any last messages for Libra energies from your spirit team? Messages from Libra's spirit team, Libra energies, Libra people, and placements. Last messages for Libra. Okay, got quite a few. One fell on the ground. Okay, let's see. We have don't waste your time. I think it was in the reverse, so I'm not sure. Maybe take your time. I'm not sure. They took you through a lot of confusion. We already saw this. Okay. Sit in a quiet place. So taking some time out, some distance will help you regather your energy. He is bad coming up sideways, so maybe you're not sure. Wants you overworked. Yeah, you do need to be careful that somebody's not going to use you or get you trapped into debt or anything like that. Do not care about what they think. Okay, beautiful. We have, you are a totally different page from this person. Don't get tied up. Yeah. And focus on your spiritual growth. We have using scare tactics to force submission. We have you lost respect for them, ship abandoned. And we have time for progress, right? So I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.